All right, Kelvin. As I was just saying off camera, we just did this, a couple weeks ago in New York. You said when we spoke, everything's on track with the weight cut, that you were feeling very good, and then obviously, things got derailed a bit. Talk about what happened. I mean, we learned, the morning of the early weigh-ins that you wouldn't be arriving, that something had happened. Talk us through.
Everything was on track for sure. Everything was on track according to how I've had my last few weight cuts, and this time my body just decided to pull a quick one on me and say no, not this time. I wasn't losing the weight that I needed to, and things just didn't happen. My body just decided to quit on me, and I couldn't lose the weight. And that was my fault. My fault for being overweight or too much overweight off camp. I was over 45 pounds overweight when I started camp, and and those 8 weeks that I was in camp, I lost 35 pounds, over 35 pounds. I wasn't just sitting back eating burgers like everybody thinks. I was trying to lose the weight that I had gained outside of camp. Obviously, I didn't do it. I ran out of time, and man, it affected me. It affected me big time. Man, it's been a rough few weeks, to be honest.
When Dana comes out and says, your days at welterweight are over forever. He said this once before, and obviously he had future fights there. So, do you take that seriously? Like, do you not want to put yourself through that again, trying to make 170? Do you think 185 is now the right weight class for you?
No, it's just a matter of me changing my lifestyle outside of camp, and not being 40, 50 pounds above my weight class, and that just makes my job harder on me, and it's my fault. I take full responsibility for it, It's just a matter of me changing my lifestyle outside of camp, and I think, and I'm going to do it. I'm already on top of it. I'm working with George Lockhart, who has worked with me the last few weight cuts as well. So I'm just learning and growing, man. I'm a human being just like you, and I make mistakes.